Some of y'all really need to be educated, so I'm here to teach. I'm here to teach y'all something, a little something for today. So get your pen or paper, or whatever you take notes with, and take some notes. Deep web, there ain't nothing but another tentacle to the overseers of Satan's order. Why not put deviants, mass murderers, assassins, what have you, and pedophiles in the same conglomeration of madness so they can bring death and mayhem at the behest of innocence when it comes to normal human life? See, people, we have this development of social disorder when it comes to mankind. You have your good and your bad. So both of them interchange in the avenues of life. This is what you got to understand. This thing has been going on since biblical proportions, since Jesus Christ's times. And it's going to keep going on till it ends. So therefore, you must understand the dilemma and the certain issues I bring to the table. As I sit back and meditate and pray for more understanding into this commentary, I must embark on more rhetoric and more verbal annihilation and devastation to my foes. See, you have a lot of people on social media that have different kind of ideas, and I'm a sort of a political brother, pro-black. I ain't no fake pro-black, a real pro-black. And I like to educate and teach the ones that don't know. See, when you talk about the internet can be a very prosperous place for you if you know what you're doing as far as business on the internet, e-commerce, what have you, PayPal, all these different accounts of softwares, tech news, tech people who fix computers, people who does the hardware and the software combined to make, money and to survive in this American system far as the job economy is worked out. See, and then you have your sickness on the internet. You have your endless child pornography. You have your BSM or whatever they want to call it, S&M sites, and you have your execution sites. You have many sites. You don't have any surf the deep web to see part of the madness that people perpetuate on each other every day. Actually, it's just a catalyst for people to see visual and audio stuff on a world stage. This is what the internet is all about. And this is why you should have the proper parental controls as far as parenting for your minors not to see all that debauchery. But we as Americans got a steady pace, work ethic. And some of these parents can't be home and monitor their children 9 to 5 because they got to go out and make ends meet so they can put bread and food and shelter, and bring it to the table. So I'm just bringing you some issues that when it comes to this World Wide Web, as to speak, and the issues that's going on with this. We have a lot of problems, and we got a lot of good things that's going on. We have a lot of beefing going on, and what puzzles me, I don't know who coined the phrase, me as a black man, I don't know who coined the phrase, the Negro sector of YouTube. The Negro sector of YouTube. You know what? We always come to my color. We always trying to put a stamp on something. YouTube does not have no sectors. YouTube is a platform where people, they create their own channels with their own ideologies, and they bring it so other people can view and see their commentary. But as soon as we get up in the mix, we talking about a Negro sector of YouTube. It's no such thing. It's just people up here that's spinning their wheels, just like I'm spinning my wheels, and being a bobblehead and a talking head to y'all, so y'all can listen to my subscribers and viewers. It really puzzles me when we do this to ourselves. And we have guys that's not mature. They still acting like children. We got women that do the same, fighting over mediocre stuff. Instead of worrying, you got to worry about the most important stuff y'all need to be worrying about. Y'all not worrying about. Excuse me. I mean, it really boggles me sometimes. We get into all this chicanery, And when it comes to serious stuff about the economic growth of the black psychic and the black dilemma, and about how we're getting murdered and maimed and slaughtered all over the world still in 2015, and we got the audacity to get on the internet and act like children fight in the goddamn playground. You know, I done said this in previous videos. You know, it's a shame to see grown people acting like children, because that's what it is. And then you expect the youngins to give you respect on World Star Hip Hop and Facebook and Twitter and all this. How you think they gonna give you respect and y'all acting like motherfucking you blow them? I mean, it really doesn't make sense. This is why I do not engage in those activities when it comes to YouTube. You know, if people want to come to my channel and get some good credibility, get some good dialogue and some commentary, subscribe and get on the bus and let's ride this thing on out. Cause you're gonna get it good. You're gonna get a good spiritual, physically, mentally, whole concoction of knowledge from me. Okay? On All Among Productions. And it's this internet. So as I embark on this illuminati stuff, people talking about they eating feces and brown shower, all those things of that are fetishes, all those things are rituals, and people are cataloging you as they do the act, meaning that when you try to defect from them organizations when it comes to the sexual deviancy and a pornography business, they already got you cataloged, so they throw dirt when you try to change and flip your life over. See, this is what they do. This is how they keep tabs on you. Remember, even YouTube, all these, every time you tap the keys, every time you upload something, you are being monitored, you are being watched. All it is a GPS system in another way. So like I said, I'm giving you the education of it, you know, the education of it and the sickness of it too. Yeah, you know, you have beheadings over here. You have people getting chopped up like meat, minced meat. You got this what goes down. This what goes down. You have the insane pornography. You have the you have the women twerking 24, 48 hours a day. You have the foolish coons on social media networks. This is what you get. All I'm doing is just explaining the good and the bad. Now, let's stop focusing on the bad. You know, let's get more in depth. Now, these people talking symbols, okay? While you alley sit by and give your man a pound or whatever, or talk your slang, they can do a little movement with their clothes or their hands, and then they say a whole paragraph. This is how they communicate, symbols within symbols. This is why they stay on top and why we stay as mindless sheep on the bottom. Nothing happens by happenstance, folks. This is why this man went to Georgia and formulated the Georgia Guidestones. All that is planned. All that was pre-planned, predestined, pre-fruition. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they do something for a cause. The better their cause, not yours. All these corporations, King Leopold II or the III, the Belgian king went over there in Congo, screwed the Congolese for the rubber. The De Beers companies, the K Jewelers companies, the big diamond merchants and corporations and conglomerates over in Africa, digging craters in the dirt, digging out that rough diamond and forming it into these little pretty diamonds in the jewelry stores. You know, why they pump infested prostitutes to the natives and the indigenous people of that land, why they pump they prostitutes to them and they drugs and they liquor and all that to pervert them, to get their mind unholy, make their mind, make their body, make their soul corrupted, while they go in there and rape all the minerals and all the substance out of the rich land of the breadbasket, which is Africa. This is what they do. And the infiltration of the major cities with drugs, guns, and low-income housing, which is your modern-day projects. They've been doing that for 30, 40-some years. Then they bring the wrecking ball. Now you got all this gentrification going on in the major cities, and the brothers are getting squeezed and marginalized. And this is why you got violence escalating every year, every month, every second on the time on the clock. See, this is how they do this. Okay? Can you really understand? Can you connect? Can you connect the dots? Excuse me. Can you connect the dots and understand what I'm trying to bring to the table when it comes to this knowledge and education. This is how they play you, man. This is how you play. This is how the devil plays you, woman. Okay? Savages. I hear this. It's an ongoing term for young black thugs. Where you think that comes from? It comes from bad parenting. It comes from dysfunctional homes. It comes from dysfunctionality. No one is taught how to pray, fast. No one is taught the mathematics of life. No one's taught to go to school. No one is not monitoring that man-child. Meaning ain't no strong father in the household that's laying down the law and teaching that boy how to be a man and raising him and rearing him and putting his installments, which is his teachings, in his son. And when you don't have the man figure there, when he's subtracted out the home, you have a savage. And it goes on generation after generation after generation. See? And the same thing with the woman. You got the woman, you got the black woman on welfare, playing Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, screwing the businessman, screwing the thug, screwing the laborer, and getting checks from this place and that place. Her daughter sponges onto that. She sponges off her mother. So she thinks this is how it's supposed to be as being a black woman in America. So you got another ratchet broad. You got ratchet broads rearing ratchet children and raising them in a ratchet way of life, and they become ratchet, and you have your ratchets running around. See, it's not hard to figure this out when you take time and analyze and meditate and study your own culture and race. And it's not only conducive and centralized to the black race, it's all races. We have trailer parks, we have ghettos all over the world. Trenchtown, Jamaica, ghettos in India. We have to, it's the same. It's just different dialect, different ideology, different religion, but it all boils down to the same. Okay? Destruction of mankind when it comes to dysfunctionality by Lucifer's teachings and his tricks to destroy mankind as we know it. This is why you have your illuminati. This is why you have your deep web. This is why you have your good web and your bad web. And that's the kind of territory you got to fight in. And what do you stand for? What is your call? What do you stand for at the end of the day? Are you with the devil or you with God? Or you can't play both sides of the track. That's another thing. You're not fooling nobody. Wise people can see through a hypocrite. I'm one of them. I know when these guys out here, when I go out in these everyday streets bullshitting and trying to play games, so is the women. I know it. I'm too old for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's a point you get at age, you wake up. It's a point you get at an age, you supposed to wake the fuck up. If you don't wake up, something wrong with you. You know? And no one should have to tell you that when you pass 21. So I'm trying to teach y'all youngins and some of y'all people my age that still haven't got it yet. You got to get up off your ass. You can't let no one knock you off your dream. You know what I'm saying? You go through life letting people piss on you and shit on you mentally, you ain't gonna never get nothing. Don't believe what everybody say. Follow your craft. If God put you on earth to do something, do it. Don't sit back and don't do it. A procrastinator is a dead man. And is a dead woman. I'm telling you. This is what he want me to do. This is why I keep doing this. This is what I want to do. And I'll be damned, I won't let someone knock me off my throne. And this is how you got to go about your life. Don't let no one take your crown. Okay? Fuck them. You don't need them. Find someone, find some people that's on your team. And get your circle and be supportive of them, and they be supportive of you, and get on with the shit. And but them other ones, like I say, them other ones, hey, throw them in the trash heap of life. They don't need to be around you. I'm trying to school y'all, cause I see as 2015 draw to an end. My people's talking about the crime rate going up. Oh, only rightful so. It happens every year. Motherfucker, wait till now. You shouldn't have been doing it all summer. Wait till almost the end of the year to be a damn hoodlum. It kills me. What was you doing May? What was you doing June, July, August, September? What was you doing there? Sitting on your ass? Probably so. But you wait till crunch time when your baby mama crying over your neck. My kids need shoes. We need our rent paid. We need some new clothes. Now you decide to go out here and put your life on the line fucking you over your fellow man to get some goddamn materiality. But we do it. Negroes do it every time. We do this dumb shit. Then try to blame it on the white man. It's not about the white man. Sometimes we are our worst enemy. Don't blame it on the white man. And let me end this by saying this shit right here, which is pissing me off. I'm gonna tell you black men, when y'all so-called, political brothers talk about the slave trade is over. The slave trade is within our minds now. I'm not talking about the white men that brung us over here and brutalized the shit out of us and put us in chains and all this. At first they brought us to the islands, to the Caribbean islands and shit. They broke us there, then they brought us to the Americas. Niggas, do y'all history. Alright? West Africa, goddammit. All the way down to the islands and to the Americas, you know. But we seem to have this amnesia or a concussion of the brain when it's not going right for us. We blame it on slavery. Stop doing that. Okay, stop doing that. I'm gonna tell you why slavery is over. Not for us, but for the white man. As far as the white man enslaving us, that's over with. We're enslaving ourselves through the way we think. Look at YouTube. Look at all the videos you see on YouTube. If that ain't a modern day plantation on the so-called Negro sector of YouTube, I don't know what is. It is a modern day plantation because black folks be acting like fools. But anyway, let me go ahead and end this, because slavery is dead. Like I say, when it comes to the white man enslaving us, it's dead because they got what they got from us. They sold up the South. They sold up, they consolidated all the land, chopped it up. While we was, you know, in the fields, while we was doing the hard labor, they was signing deeds and contracts and sewing up the wealth within the South and the North. And right about now, you got families that's generationally inclined when it comes to money and the ownership of land, because they sold it up when we was in enslavement. See, they had a plan, and it worked, and it's fucked up. All our blood, sweat, and tears, goddamn, and got some of their families in the richest, prominent spots, and it's because of us. They sold it up. So stop blaming it, your situation, on the white man. It's your thinking. It's your ways. Now, I just told you a little inkling of how your enemy, which is some white people. I ain't talking about all white people. Okay, let me clarify this. I'm talking about the ones that enslaved us back in the day. I'm just showing y'all how they done it. This is how they done it. Okay, this is how they got certain ownership of land to this day. It's been sold up. It's done. Now, what you can learn from this is, if you see, I just told you how they done it. What the fuck is your problem as a black man and black woman? Why won't you sew up some shit, tie up some wealth, stop fighting each other? We gotta stop this jealousy and come together and put the money in a pot and run our economic businesses. Or it's always gonna be Rosewoods and always gonna be Black Wall Streets, because we don't know how. See, they done it. Okay, again, you can learn from that. They done the damn thing, but the interloper came in and fucked it up. Now we gotta stop the interloper. We gotta stop the interloper from coming in and fucking it up. Okay, meaning that if we get back to that point again and start making that kind of money and making our all black businesses start flourishing, and some other entity try to come in, well, it's time to bring out the motherfucking guns. And it's time to go to war. That's it. Until then, you just be crying in the crybaby section of social media. See, I don't got time to bullshit, folks. Like I said, I'm too old for the bullshit. I call it like I said. You know, a black man living in America, it's a serious task. But I tell you, once you know and see through the clear view and see what it is that's holding you back, the sky's the limit. And this is what I'm trying to point out to y'all. Whatever y'all got on y'all back that's holding you back, relationship, addiction, or affliction, sexual lust, deviancy, murderous thoughts, psychopathic thoughts, just anything that holding you back. Mental blocks, meaning your mind is incapable of learning more and progressing. You only stay at one level. You can't excel in certain school activities. All that is a curse, or that's a demonic curse. It's something that's on you like a parasite, and it's tearing you from the frame. And I'm telling you, I love the human race, all my brothers and sisters of different colors. Excuse me. The worst thing is let that damn devil, that dragon, he goes by many names, that master demon, that great demon, come in within your house and destroy you within and without. Do not let him destroy your family or loved ones. Do not let him hold you back. Man and woman, woman and man, if you find yourself stagnated, that means you are possessed with a demon. If you find doors keep closing in your face and you're not succeeding in life, you got to get out from that demon. If you have sexual problems or impotency, or your sexual functions ain't working out, that means you got to get out from that demon. If you're always thinking about frustration and stress and want to kill one another, want to start up strife and jealousy and all this bullshit, get out from the demon. I'm trying to tell y'all, I ain't the most righteous, I ain't the most spiritual dude, I ain't the most righteous dude, but I know about the demon. Okay? And I know about the one that destroys the demon. Now, I want to roll with the winning mob, not the losing mob. You know, God Almighty is the one I want to roll with at the end of the day, not the demon. The demon only destroys. The demon never wanted us to be created. Always remember that. Stop embracing him. Just stop encouraging his activity. Stop applauding him on social media. Stop praising him on social media. Stop upholding his materiality that ain't nothing but lint and mothballs at the end of the day. Stop. Or he's only going to destroy you within and without. He's going to destroy your daughters. He's going to destroy your sons. He's going to destroy your family, because he wants you all to die and perish away. This is your Illuminati. This is your sick and the deranged people on YouTube channels. This is your real hell on earth. So I hope y'all learn from this. And I hope y'all stay away from the evil that's being perpetuated on social media every day. And I hope y'all got something out of this. To my subscribers and viewers, and subscribe and show your children this. I know I said a little bit of cuss words, but I'm only human. And I feel as though that it wasn't that bad. So if you can't take it, that means you ain't ready for life anyway. So peace out, all of my productions. Love y'all. I love all of y'all. If y'all don't hear from me, that means Happy New Year then. On the early. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't hear, if y'all don't watch, no more of my videos, because I know people busy around this time, Happy New Year's to you. If you do, keep in tune, because these videos gonna keep popping up everywhere. And it might, and it's gonna be, it's not, it's gonna be on, I'm gonna have videos on other channels. I know I've been promising y'all my other channels, and put my other channels in the description box. So I'm gonna go ahead and start BSing and go ahead and let y'all view some of my other commentary on my other channel, so y'all can enjoy yourselves and watch some of my other commentary. Because all of my productions, this is not the only channel I got. I have a couple channels, and I need y'all to breeze on through some other videos on my different channels to get some other political, radical, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna get a lot of flavors from me, so feel free. And when this video is done, I'm gonna put my channels in the description box, and y'all go check them out. All of my productions. Peace.